Okay, hello everyone. Okay, in this problem, what we are doing is we are going to find out the minimum sum of products for each function using K-map. Okay, so by using K-map we are doing that. So the first one I am taking. The first one is the given like minterms. Total how many minterms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minterms are there. Okay, so I'll take that. So before that, we will discuss some basic concepts about K-map. Okay, so but I will take this problem as a reference. Then I'll be discussing the basic concepts. So there are how many variables are there? 3 variables are there. F of A, B, C. A, B, C means 3 variable. And by using 3 variables, how many cells are going to be formed? Total 8 cells, because 2 power 3 is 8. So 3 variables means 2 power 3. Okay, so total that is equal to 8. So that's why we are having 8 cells. So then A will be here, then B and C. Okay, and the cell addressings are, we are using the gray code. So 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0, and this is 0 and 1. So we are using gray code. Okay, this is a gray code representation. Okay, then the positions are 0 2 5 and 6. 0 2 5 6, 0 2 5 6. So these positions, 0 means here, then 2 means here, then 5 is here, then 6 is here. Okay, these are the positions, and we are writing ones in those positions since they are said as like this is small m. Small m is minterm. Minterm means ones. Okay, so now will be, if you take any variable, if there is a variable A, then if A bar means 0, A equal to 1. So this is what we have to remember. So where there is a then we will be writing as 1, and where there is a like A bar, there means for 0 we are writing A bar, for 1 we are writing A. Okay, this is very important. Okay, now we will form implicants, prime implicants. How many prime implicants are there? Okay, how many prime implicants? See, there is one prime implicant here. We have to form a pair. This is one pair. Okay, the pair as prime implicant. Then any other pairs are going to be formed. Yeah. So here one more pair is there. Okay, and this is independent. There is no pair. Okay. Now we have to write the expression for each and every pair. For this pair, I am writing the expression. So this pair is covered with this 1 and 0, 1 and 0. So this entire, all cells, this entire column is covered with 1 and 0. Okay, one's position is B, and 0's position is C. Okay, B is 1 no, so we'll be writing B. Then 0 means what? Bar. See, 0 means what? Bar, we have to write it. That is C bar. So B, C bar. And the next one is another product is there. Not another product, this is called the another pair is there. So this one and this one. Okay, they both are forming one pair. Okay, so for this pair, what we are taking is, so this is covered with this 0th row means A. So this is 0 no, so A bar will be writing. Then now from these two, which is common, again C bar will be common here in this. Okay, C bar will be the common. Okay, so that means this is 0 and this is 0. So 0 0. Okay guys, so these are like 2 prime implicants we got. Then this one is remain. This one is remain. How we will write? So this is covered with our which row? That is covered with which row? This A means this row, and then this column. So there are 2 values, and there are 2 values, and here there is 1 value. So that is 1 no. 1 means A. Then here B bar C, B bar C. Okay, these are the 3 values. These are the 3 implicants. We are calling it as prime implicants. Okay, so final answer will be like this, like A bar C bar plus A B bar C, then B C bar. Okay guys, so this is what the answer for this first questions. So we minimized the sum of products. If you don't minimize, then how these products will be, this M0 means for 0, 2, 5, 6. Okay, 0 means, A bar, B bar, C bar. Then 2 means A bar, B bar, C. Then 5 is A, B bar, C. Then again A, B, C bar. Then finally how the expression is A bar, B bar, C bar plus A bar, B bar, C plus A, B bar, C, then plus A, B, C bar. So this is what the actually expression. This is a Boolean expression for this function. This is a Boolean expression for this function. But if you minimize this, it will become like this. Okay, if you minimize, then it will become like this. So we are minimizing this big expression by using K-map, and we are bringing into this minimized expressions. So this is what the sum of products, and this is what this is called the sum of products. So why we are calling it a sum of products? Okay, this is one product, this is one product, this is one product, and this is one product. So we are summing all those products. That's why we are calling it as sum of products. And for sum of products, we are representing using sigma. Okay, so that's why here also there is a sigma. Okay, sigma means again min terms. Okay, again this means min terms. Okay, so min terms. Okay guys, you should remember all these points. Okay.